pay homage to the Samma Sambuddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Dear brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, today is our new chapter according to under the Suttasaṅgaha, the chapter 5 Dhamma, the doctrine discussing, or maybe you can say under the Dhamma chapter, they are explaining sometimes what are the downfall qualities, what are the good things, what kind of thing we have to develop, what kind of thing we have to avoid from our life. This way, the Lord Buddha explained some of the Dhamma sermon given by the under the Sutta, under Sutta Pitaka. So now today also we are going to discuss that Sutta. Example, the first one, Parabhava Sutta, discourse on downfall, discourse of downfall. That Sutta also coming Sutta Nipata, one of the book coming from Khuddaka Nikaya. That Sutta Sutta Nipata, but from Sutta Nipata that take Parabhava Sutta and include under the Suttasaṅgaha. This way there are a lot of things, Aggappasada Sutta, Sabbrahmaka Sutta, Nirupatti Sutta, etc. But anyway, they are under the this Dhamma chapter. There are how many sutta? There are 32 sutta. There are 32 sutta, but some sutta very short one, very short. But anyway, we are today going to discuss about Parabhava Sutta, the first sutta under the Dhamma chapter. So this way, our Lord Buddha explaining that sutta also, Evam me sutang ekam samayam bhagava savatiyam viharati jetavane anatha pindikassa arami. Thus have I heard, on one occasion the Blessed One was living in Savatthi at Jeta's grove at Anatha Pindika's monastery. One day our Lord Buddha was living in the Jetavana monastery. At that time, the Atako Anyatara Devata Abhikkanta Rattiya Abhikkanta Vanna Kevala Kappan Jetavanam Obhasetva Yena Bhagavaten Upasankamitva Bhagavantang Abhivaditva Ekamantang Attahasi Ekamantan Titakosa Devata Bhagavantam Gathai Ajya Bhas. This is the Pali. The meaning, now when the night was far advanced, the middle night meaning usually 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. the midnight. This is the 4 hours we call midnight. The night was far advanced. A certain deity whose surpassing radiance illuminated the whole of Jeta's grove. The Devata, the deities, they came to the Jetavana monastery. When they are coming, they always illuminate. They are the shine, the color coming from their body. There's a radiance illuminated the whole the Jeta's grove. Came to the presence of the Blessed One, respectfully saluted to Lord Buddha, and stood beside the Buddha. Standing thus, he addressed the Blessed One in verse, because then one of the Deva asked the question as the important thing. That he used the one Pali Gatha. They mean that they also know the Pali, no? But usually when we are made the Buddha, example, Lord Buddha's the language, Pali language. Then we also can understand the Pali language. Now, but nowadays the Pali language so deep and difficult to understand. But during the Buddha's period, everyone can understand the Pali language. This is also one of the good meaning. Okay, now the how he asked, Para bhavantang purisang mayang puchama gotama bhagavantang puttuma gamma king para bhavatomka. About the declining man, we question you, Gautama, the great teacher. We have come to ask the Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? And now you know there are two. What kind of thing good for the human being, blessing thing. What kind of thing downfall? No, this question. What is the cause for his downfall? Because the peoples, the living beings in the world, they don't want to damage their life. Don't want to eradicate their life. Means they don't want to develop the bad things, bad quality. After developing the or maybe practice the bad qualities, example, someone has the bad bodily action, bad verbally action, and mind action. Because of that, he slowly by slowly his life going downfall, going to hell. That's why this deity asks question: how we understand downfall things, because nowadays many of the beings not the Buddhists and not believe the karma and result of the karma. Because of that, we also want to know clearly what are the downfall things. Now I think, do you know about the under the called Mahamangala Sutta? Mahamangala Sutta, they explain the 38 blessing thing for the beings. Don't associate foolish men, associate the good person, and respect to the all the noble ones. This is also blessing for us, etc. Explaining one by one. But now this Parabhava Sutta explaining what are the downfall for the beings. Okay, this is also very, very important, very good sutta. Everyone must know. If you know clearly, then you also can understand what kind of thing the downfall. After practicing downfall thing, definitely our life going to fall down. We can fall to the hell or fall to the animal, can fall to the whatever bad life. Suvijano bhavang hoti, suvijano para bhavo, dhammakamo bhavang hoti, dhamma desi para bhavo. Easily know is the progressing one. Easily know is the declining one. The lover of Dhamma prospers, the hate of Dhamma declines. Now you see, who know the Dhamma and who know the who respect to Dhamma, then his life can develop. And who is going to hate the Dhamma? Who is going to decline because of that hating of the Dhamma? Because of that, his life decline. Means he's going to damage the Dhamma, damage the Sasana. Then you had Suvijano bhavang hoti, Suvijano parabhav. Dhamma kamo bhavang hoti, Dhamma desi parabhav. who is know the Dhamma, who respectful the Dhamma, who is practicing Dhamma, they're always giving good support for the sasana to develop. But who is not respect to Dhamma, who is not gratitude to Dhamma, not listening Dhamma, not practicing Dhamma, because of that, he hate the Dhamma. That's why his life going to downfall. Iti hetang vijanama patamoso parabhavo dutiyam bhagava brohi kim parabhavato mukha. Now they are reply, yes, we understand this as explained by Lord Buddha. This is the first cause of his downfall. Tell us the second. Oh, Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Now, after listening first one, again they were requested, please tell us the second one. What is the cause of his downfall? At that time, Lord Buddha explaining, Asantasya piya hunti sante na kurute piya. Asatang dhammang rocheti tam parabhavato mukha. This is very important. The wicked are dear to him. Who is the wicked person? Who is the wicked? Who has the wicked life? And the wicked are dear to him. He likes not the virtuous. He no more like the good person. He always like the for the wicked. Example now, nowadays many of the peoples in the world, they are drunk. No, they very much like to drink alcohol and the gimble, no, and the whatever bad thing. So the some of the people very, very dear for them and very, very much like for them. Very like to talk with them, very like to stay with them, very like to do whatever they are doing. So, but he doesn't like the respect person, doesn't like the virtuous, doesn't like the meditators, doesn't like the who's practitioner. Nowadays, that's why, example, now that we are Buddhist monk, no? The many of the people in the world doesn't know who is the Buddhist person, who is the Buddhist monk. But the Buddhist monk are the same by the wearing the robe, but different with the qualities. That's why sometimes we need the time to explain. And that's why you also try to understand if someone very much like the wicked person, but he doesn't like the virtuous person. This is also one of the downfall. That's why. And asatan dhamma no cheti. He approves the teaching of the ill thought. Nowadays, you see, an example for, okay, during the Buddha's period, they are not only Buddha, no? At that time, many of the ascetic monks, many of the Titya, many of the Brahmin, many different kind of teachers appear in this time. So sometimes there are 6 teachers, very famous 6 teachers, no, out of the Sasana. The 6, Purna Kassapa, Makkali Gosala, Ajita Kesambali, Pakuda Kachayana, Sanjay Bellatiputta, Nigantanath. There are 6 teachers. So there are 6 teachers always giving the bad thought, ill thought, not the right, not the what is this morality, what is the concentration, what's the wisdom, what is the path and fruition knowledge, whatever thing they are teaches not the right way, not the nibbana way. So sometimes some of the people very, very much to listen, those are teaching. This one also we can call ill thought. Nowadays in Sri Lanka also, many happening. There are the different Sangha sect, the Nikaya Sangha sect. So some of the bhikkhu, they are following our traditional traditional method. Example, some of the bhikkhus in the forest, they are meditating, but they don't know very much clear Dhamma, but they know about the meditation way and Sila Samadhi Panya until Arahaship. But sometimes they don't know about the Pali language, grammatic, whatever thing. But anyway, sometime some of the bhikkhu in Sri Lanka, they are explaining, they are not believe the Buddha's birthplace in India. They not believe. They say Buddha's birthplace in Sri Lanka. Buddha appeared in Sri Lanka. And the same way, Buddha became enlightened also in Sri Lanka. Buddha's all the biographic, but the teaching system, everything they done in Sri Lanka. So now some of the bhikkhu group, they're explaining Buddha appeared in Sri Lanka, not the India. But because of that, many of the some of the people, they're following their method, their way, and some of the teachers, the bhikkhu and some the lay group, some the professors of the university, they are not believe the Suddhimagga. They are always blaming the Suddhimagga, and some of them they are believe the Vimuttimagga. So there are different the ill thought in Sri Lanka now, and some of them not believe the Abhidhamma. They are criticize Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is not the Buddha's teaching, etc. So if someone very much like to their teaching, this is the cause for his downfall. Now we have to understand, when you are going to listen Dhamma, before the listen, you should try to read and understand around the background of the teacher. Example, now there are many of the bhikkhu giving talks, no? But before you start to listen Dhamma from him, you should find who is his upajjhaya, Pasakta, and who is his teacher, what is the generation, which kind of Dhamma he practiced, which kind of meditation he developed. You should try to understand background of his life. Otherwise, your life also will be the danger in future. So this way, I'm also explaining, don't give approval the teaching of the ill thought. Then you don't dear to the wicked person, and you should like the virtuous, and you don't give the approval for the teaching of the ill thought. This is also cause of his downfall. Okay. After that, the Deva explained, iti hetang vijanama dutiyoso parabhavo tatiyam bhagava brohi kim parabhavato mukha. He understand, this is explained by Lord Buddha, this is the second cause of his downfall. Tell us the third, O Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Now, ask the third one. They are explaining, very good Gatha. This one also, everywhere we can see, no? Like these people, even the bhikkhu also. Nidda sili, sabha sili, anuttahatacha yonaru. Alaso koda panyano tam parabhavato mukha. Nidda sili, the founders of sleep. He is very much like to sleep only. Daytime, morning, lunchtime, after lunch, at night, every time he's sleeping. Nidda sili. Sabha sili, the foundness of the company. Example, they very much like to talk after gather. They are like a tea talk. When they are tea time, they drink tea and they're talking. about the government, about the politician, about the different methods. So if someone very much like to the sabhasili to talk with others, anuttahata to yonaru, anuttahata, being inactivate. They are not energy, not fresh mind to do whatever wholesome, whatever good thing. But he doesn't have the fresh mind. And the alaso koda panyano, alaso lazy, and displaying anger. This is the cause of his downfall. You see, sometimes he's lazy and displaying anger. Now he always going to the so the his anger the anger mind. So this one also we call tampara bhavato mukang. This is the cause of his downfall. Okay, downfall. Iti hetang vijanama tatyoso para bhavo chatuthang bhagava brohi kim para bhavato mukha. They have mentioned, yes, we understand. This is the explained by Lord Buddha. This is the third cause of his downfall. Tell us the fourth, O Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Ask the next one. But the fourth one, ask, okay? Yo matarang va pitarang va jinnakangata yobbana pahu santona bharati tampara bhavatomka. Now, according to this Gatha explaining, yo matarang va pitarang va jinnakangata yobbana. If someone being affluent, able, does not support his mother, pahu santona bharati tampara bhavatomukha, because he's able to support his parents. He has good enough money, enough requisite, enough necessary thing to support his mother, father, and elders. But he doesn't want. He no respect to the mother, not support to the, does not support his mother and father. Because now my mother and father are very old now. They are not intelligent like us, and they are very poor. They are living in the very far village, in the very far poor family. So we cannot bring here. We are not a standard person. Our parents cannot stay with us, cannot live with us, because their knowledge, their action, their behavior, everything just like a village. But our knowledge also higher than them. Our behavior and we have the good society. We have the good friendship with others. Because of that, he don't want to respect to the parents, don't want to support to the mother and father, etc. So, and who are old and past their praying, this is the cause of his downfall. Because a lot of the senior teachers, elders, a lot of the person, but they don't want to go and respect, don't want to support. This one also very bad action. This is also one of the downfall quality. Okay, not the good, all are everything bad. Iti hetang vijanama chatuttoso para bhavo panchavam bhagava brohi kim para bhavatu mukha. They have mentioned, we understand this explained by Lord Buddha. This is the fourth cause of his downfall. Tell us the fifth, O Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Now they ask the question, what is the fifth one? According to the Pali Gatha mentioned, the Bharabha Sutta, yo brahmanang va samanang va jinnakang gata yobbana. Yeah, so no, anyang va vanibbaka. yo brahmanang va samanang va anyang vapi vanibbakam musavadena vancheti tam parabhavato mukha. Very, very bad. Okay. They mention yo brahmanang va samanang va anyang vapi vanibbakam musavadena vancheti. If one by falsehood deceive either Brahmana or recluse or any other homeless one, this is the cause of his downfall. Now, you see, because now who is the Brahmana, who is the Samana? According to Buddha's teaching, Papa Dhammehi Bahitatta Brahmana. He's already overcome from all the evil thought, evil action, evil. He already became Arahat. Now the Brahmana we call for the Arahat person, not the Putuja, not the other noble, only Arahat. We call Brahmana. Samana, Samitattahi Papana, Samanoti Pauchi. What is the Saman? He's already not eradicate, but all the other defilements, but the Papa ill thought, everything he controlling. He controlling, and that's why we call Samana. Samana always the Sramana, the Bhikkhu, going to control his mind, his way, everything. Okay, that's why, and the means Brahmana Samana. The both are the Brahmana, we can see the Arahat, the Samana is the Bhikkhu. Okay. And Anyang Vapi Vanibbaka. Anyang Vapi Vanibbaka meaning who any other homeless one, because some of the ascetic monks, no, they also don't have the houses, they don't have the villages, but they just traveling village to village and province to province. They are always wandering. We can say wander, homeless wanders, wanders. So, but anyway, we are going to lie for the Brahmana, for the Samana, for the other ascetic. But this is also one of the great cause of his downfall. You don't the blame, don't destroy others. Okay, but very easy to destroy other friendship, other life by use only one or two false speech, falsehood. So that's why Lord Buddha mentioned, Ekan dhammang atitassa musavadissa jantuno vitinna paralokassa natti papang akarya. Yeah, who is the lying? Who is the liar? But doesn't have any of the big akusala karma. We cannot say this one cannot do this. Whatever has akusala karma, everything he can do because of he's a liar. He's the Musa. He's practicing Musavada. Because of Musavada person, whatever akusala karma have in the world, everything he can do. That's a very danger. That's why Lord Buddha mentioned, don't use the false speech to other one of the Brahmana or one of the recluse or for the other religion person. This is also very very bad, very no good. So that's why one is the cause of his downfall. Now they have again asked, iti hetang explain, iti hetang vijanama panchamoso parabhava. Chattama bhagava brohi kim parabhavato mukha. He asked sorry. We understand, this is explained by Lord Buddha, this is the fifth cause of his downfall. Tell us the sixth, O Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Now ask about the sixth one. According to the Pali Gatha, they are also explaining Papa Pahuta vitto puriso sahiranyo sabhojano. Eko bunjati sadhuni tampara bhavato mukha. This one also can happen in the world, no? If someone who is the possessed of much wealth, who has the gold and abundance of food, but enjoy these dedications by himself, this is the cause of his downfall. You see, because he has the good enough wealth and money, whatever gold, whatever valuable thing, but he use alone. He don't want to share with others, don't want to give others. He use alone by himself. This is also one of the downfall for the us. So this way, we have to understand about the thing also, because why? So the whatever we have some the necessary items, but you try to share with others. Example, now in Sri Lanka also, there are a lot of economy problem and the politician problem. So many of the peoples now slowly going to be the bigger. Bigger means that there are not enough money, not enough the requisite for the buy the food, and sometimes they don't have the job. Some of Sri Lankan, they are very worried, and they are always going to find the forest leaf, different leaf for the cook and eat. So that's why this period, some of the Sri Lankan, the governors, some minister, they are very rich, and whatever they want, everything they can get. They have a lot of money, lot of things, and a lot of necessary things, but they don't want to share with others. They are always cheating, and use the cheating, and they use the different way. So the now according to Parabhava Sutta also mentioned, if someone who is the possess of much wealth and who has gold and abundance of food, but enjoy these delicacies by himself, this is the cause of his downfall. Okay, but next they are mentioned, iti hetang vijanama chattamoso parabhavo sattamam bhagava brohi kim parabhavato mukha. We understand this is as explained by Lord Buddha. This is the sixth cause of his downfall. Tell us the seventh of Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Now he asks the seventh one. Seven is also very useful and very meaningful gatha. Jati taddho, dana taddho, gotta taddho cha yonaro, sanyati ati manyeti tam parabhavatu. This one also in Sri Lanka, in India, we can see everywhere. But luckily, in the foreigner countries and the Western and countries and other also, they are not, I think, not following this one, this gatha. The message jati taddo. If one proud of his birth, dana taddo. If one proud of his wealth, gotta taddo. If one proud of his claim. We can say that Nikaya, Gotta, and the Sanyating ati manyedi tampara bhavatu mukha. This pieces his relations. This is the cause of his downfall. Okay, because nowadays there are in Sri Lanka and India also many of them, they are thinking about his birth generation. My father is come from the king family. My family also come from the merchant family. So we are rich, and but we don't have the money. But they use the rich word. If one I'm the proud of this birth. I'm very lucky after seeing my generation one by one. This is the meaning, and we had a lot of money. So because of that, not cared and about his caste also. So that's why the Lord Buddha mentioned, if someone following those are the things, this one also, how to say, this is also one of the downfall quality. Next one. There was the itihetang vijanama sattamoso parabhavo attama bhagava brohi kim parabhavatum. We understand, this is explained by Lord Buddha, this is the seventh cause of his downfall. Tell us the eighth, O Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Because he asked already understood about the seven, but please tell us the eighth one. The Lord Buddha mentioned, Itti dutto sura dutto akka dutto cha yonar. If one is addicted to women, they are very much like to women and like to enjoy with the woman, and is addicted, is a drunkard. He's very hot, very drunkard. Yeah, is drunkard. And akkadutto, if one is addicted to a gambler, the game. He's a game player, you know. So, and after the ladda vinaseti, and he's wasted all of his earning the money, whatever property he has, everything can waste, can destroy, because the others can get the easy. This is the cause of his downfall. Okay, this is the Lord Buddha mentioned. Deva asked, iti hetang vijanama attamoso parabhavo navamam bhagava brohi kim parabhavo mukha. We understand, this is explained by Lord Buddha, this is the eighth cause of his downfall. Tell us the ninth, the Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Ask the number 9. This one also very not rare in the world. Everywhere you can see, no? Like this person. Seri darehi asantutto vesiyasu padissati. Seri dare asantutto, not satisfied not satisfied with his own wife. Okay. Vesiyasu padissati, he is the seen among prostitute. Okay. Dussati paradaresu, and the wife of others. He like to like others' wife. And parakim tam parabhavatu. This is the cause of his downfall. You see, very, very bad. He's going to broke the third rule of the Panchasila. Okay, this one also very, very bad, no good. They are mentioned iti hetang vijanama navamoso parabhavo dasamam bhagava brohi kim parabhavato mukha. They mention, we understand, this is as explained by Lord Buddha, this is the ninth cause of his downfall. Tell us the 10th, O Blessed One, what is the cause of his downfall? Okay, now explain this one also. Okay, to know. Atita yobbano poso aneti timba ruttani tassa isana supati tam parabhavatu mukha. You see, the person past his youth takes as wife a girl in her teen and sleeps, not being jealous of her. This is the cause of his downfall, because the old person like the young lady to get married, but after married, after stay together, the old person always jealous, always not sleep well, not eat well, always going to protect his wife, because wife is very young, younger than him. So this one also one of the downfall quality we also have to understand. They mention iti hetang vijanama dasamoso para bhavo eka dasamam brohi dasam bhagava kim para bhavato mukha. They ask we understand, this is explained by Lord Buddha, this is the 10th cause of his downfall. Tell us the 11th, O blessed one, what is the cause of his downfall? Ask the 11th one. This one also a very good one. Itti sonding vikiraning purisang vapithadisang issariyasmin tapeti tam parabhavato mukha. If one appoints authority to a woman or a man who is the drunkard and is spent carelessly, this is the cause of his downfall. Okay, this is also very important, no? So you don't try to associate like this person or like this quality. Do you also try to avoid from your life? Iti hetang vijanama eka dasamoso parabhavo dva dasamam bhagava brohe kim parabhavato mukha. They ask, we understand, this is explained by Lord Buddha, this is the 11th cause of his downfall. Tell us the 12th, O blessed one, what is the cause of his downfall? Okay, so they explaining Pali Gatha, this is also very good. Appa bogo maha tanho khattiye jayate kuli yocha rajyam pattayati tam parabhavato mukha. Okay, very good meaning. One is the born in the king's caste, but having little wealth, because his wealth rich, not so rich, and great greed. He has a lot of greedy mind, wishes selfish to become the king. This is the cause of his downfall. Now, this is Sri Lanka now, because now Sri Lanka also, all the country people no more like the president and the prime minister, but all the peoples, the Sri Lankan people, ask, please go away. We don't want anymore the president or prime minister Sri Lanka, like this. But they are not listening. They are, they are always try to stay that life, and always they are giving the chance for their own children to become the king or become the others. That's why we also understand some of them, they're born in the king's caste, but not enough the wealth, and he has the very greedy mind, greed, and he wishes to selfish to become the king. This is the cause of his downfall. Okay. Ete para bhave, the Lord Buddha mentioned, ete para bhave loke pandito samavekya aryo dasana sampanno salokang bhajate siva. Fully realizing this cause of downfall in the world, the sage endowed with noble insight enter the blissful world. Okay. Now this is the Parabhava Sutta. Now after reading, you also try to get the meaning and try to keep your mind, keep your heart. This one also very important and very, how to say, the very useful, because we are living in the society, we are going to associating with others. Many of the people always coming and stay with us. First of all, directly we can understand others people's mind and behavior, but You also can keep good behavior after listening that Parabhava Sutta, and you also can practice. That's the meaning of your meaning for your life. So this way Lord Buddha mentioned about the Parabhava Sutta. Okay. About they have the another sutta briefly, Aggappasada Sutta, foremost faith, because the how we keep the faith for the Aggappasada Sutta explaining about that. But I think if you have any question, you also can ask, because if you have any question, we can discuss now. And Aggappasada Sutta we can use the next time. But Parabhava Sutta, Mahamangala Sutta, the like the right hand, the Mahamangala Sutta, left hand like the Parabhava Sutta. But both two sutta, everyone have to keep your heart, your mind, for very useful for the daily practice.
But the Mangala Sutta is to practice.
Yes, because the Mangala Sutta to develop level, how to develop, increase our life, how to develop the good qualities. But Parabhava Sutta, how we understand our weak point. What is what is our weak point and weak way, and the very easy to damage the way for the downfall, the blessing going well and falling down. Idam me nyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam me nyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam me nyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Ettavata cha ammehi sambhatang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhiya idam me punyang asavakkaya vahang hotu idam me punyang nibbānassa paccayo hotu mama punya bhagang sabba sattanang bhajemi te sabbe me samang punya bhagang labhantu sadhu 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 buddha sasanang cirang tiṭṭhatu buddha sasanang cirang tiṭṭhatu sadhu 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 sukhi nibbāna paccayo hotu.